Shalom, shalom. Shabbat shalom. Yes, we made it through another week. I'm so grateful that you are tuning in and that you are staying the course. Okay? Keeping the scriptures, um, staying focused on his majesty and keeping yourself in righteous uh thoughts, actions, and deeds. Um your flight. I'm trying to get the scripture that I should already have, but Matthew 24:20. Pray that your flight will not take place in the winter or on the Sabbath day. Okay? Why not in winter? Winter can be devastating. It's cold, it's hard to move through snow, ice, melting snow, and just starting to try to stay warm in general. But to bring that into the context of today, especially if you're in the Western nations, right? If they're having energy curbs, turning off energy fuel and supply so that they can uh, help Ukraine and other Western nations fight Russia and China, if they have to curb these energy uses, manufacturing uses, and they can't get through the wintertime, hard time is coming. Okay. Um, if you don't remember the ice storm that happened in Texas, now I'm giving you United States perspective, but I want you to think about Europe and its people over there, Greece, Italy, um, parts of Turkey, parts of Rome, Poland, um, Hungary. These places that can get cold over there. Okay, and remember, Russia turned off the gas for Gazprom. They say they got enough fuel. They got their storage up and running, which I think that's a half lie. I think it's a lie. It's no half lie. A lie is a lie. Okay, even if truth is mixed with it. Okay, I think that they really don't have enough gas supply, but we don't know. Will they get through the winter time? We will have to see. Okay. Now, here's my survival tip. If you can, if you're able to, all right, to purchase yourself an ounce of silver, please do. Don't pay over. Don't pay no more than $5 over spot. Okay, this is spiritual advice, not financial advice. But I'm telling you this because I suspect soon we're going to see the final effects of the fourth seal, where the rebalancing of the scales has to become equal. The rest of the world is is basically living off of $2.77. Okay. Yeah, there's differences in between. I mean, you could go up to $6 for some places, but I'm going with the lowest nation, Thailand, $2.77. Okay, and that is on the low end. But I want you to remember 4.5 grams. Okay, 4.5 grams of silver. Okay, I want you to remember that. Because the rebalancing will have to be that the Western nations, if you see the posts that are posted up of the minimum wages throughout the world, the rest of the nations will have to have their fiat debased to be coincide with the rest of the world. That is what China, Iran, Russia, these different places are fighting for and coming together for, because they have been struggling in the world stage. They want everyone in the world to have equal wages, okay? An equitable wage, okay? A fair and just wage. That's what they want for all people. So, you can't build your buy your t-shirt from India at a cheap price for cheap labor and then sell it 4, 5, 10 times, at another price. Like your Birkin bag, they may spend maybe $400 on making the bag, parts and labor and everything, and they selling it to you for 10 times the amount when it's cheap, and you probably can get something better quality than that bag that you may be purchasing. You can get something real leather, real fine quality items, handmade. That's way better than that bag. So that is the difference. You have to know the quality of what you're purchasing and what you're buying. But that's off topic. 4.5 grams is the magic number. A day's wage shall be worth a denarii. A denarii is 4.5 grams. In ancient Roman times, we still live in under Roman laws. That's why the rest of the world has Roman wage prices. Okay, if you look at the chart carefully, you'll see that a lot of places are not above standard. If you actually do the yearly math, it comes out to about 132, maybe 280 on the high end, depending on where you at. Okay. Another thing, this wage balance has to be rebalanced. Okay, and it could be a nominal thing, and it's happening already. Okay, as you go to the store, you see that your 20 is not purchasing what it used to purchase. That is the removing or debasing the currency, as with price inflation. Okay, especially because a lot of things are being imported into the United States. We're not creating enough items and goods so that the prices can be low here in the States. A lot of things are getting imported now, and I'm seeing things coming from Thailand, Spain, Turkey, Mexico, Canada, all out in these different places. So you'll have to really understand to change your diet too. But that's for another day, another topic. Back to Europe. If they don't make it through winter time, it's going to be a lot of governments that may be overthrown. And Matthew 24, the other part of Matthew 24, will be played out. All right, nation against nation, people against people, principalities against principalities. Infighting in the house. Okay, that sword that the Messiah says that he came to bring. He didn't come to bring peace. He came to bring a sword, because he's cutting and dividing those who are righteous and who are unrighteous. That's what the sword is about. Okay. But if Europe doesn't get through the winter time, we'll have to see. They got somebody chasing them. They got somebody chasing them, economically and physically, and they on their way into some deep cold water. Okay, that might have some sharks in it, some jellyfish, all kind of nasty stuff going on in the water. And if they get through the water, on the other side of that, maybe some bears. Okay, so or some snakes. So it's looking real rough for Europe. They may get a reprieve from the Pope. Okay, they may get a reprieve from the Vatican City. Okay, because now the Curia they are working to consolidate all of their wealth back to the head city of Vatican, and they have been working on doing that. So they may get a reprieve. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of infighting pops off with this winter time, but we have to stay tuned. And I just urge you to be prepared. GFM, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. That's what the Messiah received from the wise men, and that's what you should take from the Messiah. Okay, buying yourself gold, frankincense, and myrrh. If you don't know what that means, go back to my other videos, GFM, and find out what that means so that you can prepare yourself for these times ahead. Okay, and pray that your flight is not in the wintertime, that when you fleeing, it's not in the wintertime, and it's not on the Sabbath day. Oh, I didn't answer the Sabbath day. Why not the Sabbath day? Because the angels are going to be at rest. That's it. the angels are going to be at rest, and so is the Most High. So, if evil is coming your way, hopefully you have already prayed. All right, hopefully you have already prayed up so that the angels are already in position before the Sabbath day. Shalom.